Tantor Audio presents 100 Words for Hate by Thomas E. Sniegoski, narrated by Luke Daniels. Prologue. The Jungles of Paraguay, 1929. The first of humanity lay as if dead in the cool semi-darkness of the underground chamber, and dreamed of another time, of the garden, of what he had lost to the poison of original sin. It had been so very long ago, but the memories lingered, as sharp as a viper's tooth, and 3 times as venomous. Adam had lived every moment of his multitudinous years with endless regret. The apologies to He who had created him, who had breathed life into what had once been dirt, were far too numerous to count, yet always fresh upon his lips. Even when he dreamed, he begged for forgiveness. In the land of sleep he was free of the ravages of time, and he scraped and bowed before the glory of his Creator, praying for blessed forgiveness and eternal rest beneath the grounds of Eden. And of late he had entertained the idea that it might just happen, for he'd been dreaming of the garden like never before. She was returning soon. John shielded his eyes, squinting as he gazed up through the jungle canopy at the noontime sun. He was late. A game of marbles with one of the younger boys, in which he'd won a cat's eye, an aggie, an oxblood, and 3 new clearies, had delayed him. The teenager hoped he wouldn't be met with a lecture as he ran, sandaled feet slapping rhythmically along the worn jungle path. He knew they all had a responsibility in tending to the needs of the patriarch. To the novice's eye, the withered form appeared as though dead. Even John's grandfather could not remember a time when he had moved. But to the sons of Adam, this ancient man was so very much more. He was the first father, and their sole purpose for existence. John and his people were the direct descendants of the first children of the world. They were charged with caring for the father of them all, and praying for the day when they could return to paradise. Although he would never dare voice it, John doubted that would ever happen. The patriarch had already lived for thousands of years, existing in a state of living death. Why would a God who allowed this to happen to the first of his
Sample complete. Ready to continue?